A mad scientist and a compassionate nurse must join forces to bring the dead back to life. From the description, you'd expect this to basically just be another in the century-long line of Frankenstein clones, but it's not really that at all. Writer and director Laura Moss takes that tried and true formula and she puts a modern spin on it. Mare Ireland's mad scientist Dr. Casper is doing her best to conjure up the character of Herbert West from the cult classic Reanimator. She is cold to her co-workers, she looks disturbed and stares right through people, but she's also a genius and she knows what she needs to do to prove her theories, and there is no stopping her in proving those theories. This becomes evident after she is crudely hit on at a bar one night after work. On the other end of the spectrum, you've got Nurse Morales, played by Judy Reyes. She is a compassionate nurse and mother who feels deeply for her patients and family, and she gets to show a lot more acting chops than when she played a compassionate nurse on the classic TV sitcom Scrubs. Morales and Casper have a chance encounter that forces them to work together. Both characters are motivated for different reasons to see these life or death experiments to the end. And in typical movie fashion, as the plot progresses, the stakes increase, as do the risks that have to be taken. Throughout this movie, there are a few scenes that are tough to watch. Now, while traditional horror films have killings that keep upping the ante in their graphic nature and their creativeness, Rebirth really focuses more on actual medical procedures that are commonplace today for pregnant women. There are a few small twists and turns along the way and a few squeamish scenes, but it really is just the originality of the story and how the actors sell it that makes this so special. While this is not something that could ever happen in real life, it is shown in such a way that everything seems fully believable. This is a pretty low budget movie. There aren't a lot of characters and there aren't a lot of locations. And it once again proves that you don't need those things to make an effective and entertaining movie. All of the characters excel in their roles, and the much better than average story propels this to be one of the best horror films of 2023. Compassionate nurses, mad scientist, not getting enough sleep.